and people legit thought we were going to lose to the Lions. Now that's how we bounce back. Let's get to the show.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, about now, about now, about now.
What is poppin', y'all? It's your man, Club Boy Bills. Welcome to another episode of Wisco Sports. I kind of wanted to apologize first off because I haven't been making videos. I haven't been feeling the greatest this week. Of course, if you noticed my last video, I sounded very congested, which is why I was kind of talking a little bit low. But right now, my ear's kind of hurting, so I don't want to talk too much. But also, shout out to the Milwaukee Brewers for making the postseason 4 years in a row, which is something that is just crazy to even think about. Magic number is still 3 because they lost again today, but it doesn't matter. They just need to keep winning more games. 10.5 game lead over St. Louis. They got to keep winning games. I think that's what's the most important thing, but honestly, I would probably make more videos on the Brewers as postseason gets closer. That's the best thing I can say, and honestly, I think I'm going to obviously try to take a break on trying to get the schoolwork in and just all this other stuff, but regardless, obviously my main thing I like to talk about is the Packers. As I said, I didn't want to really talk Brewers much this year because, there's too many games, and I just busy with a lot of things, so it's kind of just how it works. I mean, Packers were just my thing, and so anyways, we won. Yay, we won a game. After that disappointing opener against the Saints, Packers, they responded with a response that we needed. Today's MVP of the game goes to Aaron Rodgers. He finished the day with going 22 out of 27, 255 yards, 4 total touchdowns, and a 145.6 quarterback rating. Yay! On the other hand, Aaron Jones on the ground game went 17 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown, as well as 6 catches for 48 yards and 3 touchdowns. A 4-touchdown night for Aaron Jones. That's pretty impressive. Packers went 35-17, by the way. I didn't say the score. Other people that stepped up when needed to, Devontae Adams, he had 8 catches for 121 yards. Robert Tonyan, 3 catches for 52 yards and a touchdown. Randall Cobb had 3 for 26. A.J. Dillon is the only other to have a catch for 8 yards, and actually EQ had a catch but was for nothing. On the defensive side, Devondre Campbell probably was the defensive MVP of that game. He had 13 total tackles. 10 of those were solo. Adrian Amos also had 9 tackles. All of those were solo tackles, and he had an interception. And Devondre Campbell also had an interception as well. No field goals were made. Only 3 punts made by Corey Bolowitz for 3 for 440 yards. 2 of them were both in the 20. No kicks by Mason Crosby. He went 5 out of 5 from the extra point line. And the defense, while I say they improved. I mean, you get a sack and you get an interception and a fumble, and that's something good. On the other hand, the Lions, on the other hand, Jared Goff on the first half was looking really good, and it was really nerve-wracking, but he finished the night 26 out of 36, 246 yards, 2 touchdowns and an INT, and 4 carries for 46 yards on the ground. They had to run a lot because, let's face it, Detroit really doesn't have many people on the receiving end. DeAndre Swift had 8 carries for 37 yards. Jamal Williams had 7 for 25. And 3 catches for 12. And then DeAndre Swift had 4 for 41. He's a really good receiving back. TJ Hawkinson, on the other hand, had 8 catches for 66 yards and a touchdown. Former Wisconsin Badger Quintez Cephas had 4 catches for 63 yards and a touchdown. Looked pretty good. A couple catches for Khalif Raymond and Amron St. Brown and a good, and it's not really much to say, but I mean, this was the Detroit Lions, and I mean, Detroit. I was thinking this was going to be a high-scoring game with the way things were in the first half. Lions immediately went down the field and striked with a touchdown, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, defense is just playing like crap. What the heck's going on? Packers immediately answered to that, marched right back with a touchdown, which, I mean, yes, we played against the Lions, and their defense is absolute garbage. We know that. The Saints' defense is 10 times better, even though the Saints completely got demolished by Carolina, but I just don't get Jameis Winston sometimes. On the other hand, the end of the half was 17-14. Lions didn't score any points in the second half. It was all Packers, and really, you got to give credit. The defense stepped up when you needed it to. Kevin King looks like straight garbage. I think Eric Stokes deserves more starting time. I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin King is traded or cut by anything. But yeah, it's tough to see them just completely struggle, and because everyone's targeting him, that's just kind of how it works. But not gonna say much. But what matters is, I guess, a win's a win. That's something you could. I mean, I would have rather started the season 2-0 with tougher teams going on, but it's okay. I think they can move on. They know that they can get these easy wins no matter what. It's going to be a tough year. That's my thoughts. Can't really say else, but it'll be interesting. So anyways, it's your man Cowboy Bales. Subscribe below and comment with your thoughts, like and share, do whatever. And honestly, as always, stay safe, be smart, and as always, go Pack Go. Have a great night. We'll see you next time.